Hey everybody, I'm Randell and welcome back to my channel for another update in the Reclaimed Container Workshop. This week's not much has changed. Basically, I got a few things done. I've been working on a large Florida cutout. I talked about it being a project video in my last update, so I'm not sure which one's going to come out first, but if it's already out, you'll see a card above me. But basically, I finished that up. It's kind of a longer process than I would have hoped. Basically, I experimented a little, tried out some dye powders. It's a Kita dye powder, I think. I'll get the package, but I'll link it down in the description below. Dye worked out great. Basically, I was going for kind of a royal purple, and I found a video on Kita Dye's channel on YouTube. I'll link that as well. But I found kind of an example of a color I wanted. I wanted to go with like a royal purple. But before I decided to do this, I charred the whole thing, did a Shusugibon technique. I think Shusugibon. I think I'm saying that right. But basically, you guys already know what I'm talking about. So I charred the whole thing, cleaned it off, did kind of a small sample just to kind of see how the dye was going to turn out. And on the side that I did not char, color is perfect. Just a nice royal purple. But because of the char, clearly the color is going to be a little bit different. So with the char, it kind of goes towards a more of a reddish color, which still looks pretty cool on the test piece. So because the test piece was coming out so red and not purple, I decided to hand sand the Florida a lot more, just to kind of bring out some of the lighter tones. So I did that, got a few spots that I was happy with, got it a lot lighter than it was, and then I stained the whole thing. It did still come out a lot more red, but the finish is phenomenal. There are tones of the purple, tones of red, tones of like this goldish brown. It's amazing. And it's kind of a shame that it's hanging indoors because you don't really get to see all of those colors. In the sunlight, it is just absolutely phenomenal. In fact, I've got a picture here, and even in the picture, it doesn't do it justice. I mean, you kind of get an idea of the reddish tone it's got, but to really see this thing in the sunlight and the way it's like I said, tones of purple, brown, gold, even. Because of the Shusugibon, if you guys have ever done it, you know sometimes it gets kind of a glittering effect because of the char and the different angles in the light. Anyways, so because of that, with the stain over top of it, there are certain spots you would think it almost is like got glitter or something in the finish, and it's phenomenal. I couldn't be happier. It's not the color I started off going for, but the color is perfect. I wouldn't change anything. Took me a lot longer, but like I said, I was experimenting. Besides the stain and the Kita dye powders, I backlit it, so that's cool. I just ordered a kit off Amazon. Very simple. I routed a few spots in the back to set the control, box and the wiring, and wired it up. I did do like a little bit of a lip around the entire thing just to make the light, focus outwards. It's amazing. I'm definitely going to be doing both the Kita dye powders and the backlighting on several projects. I just posted a picture of the stuff on my Facebook and Instagram yesterday, and I've already got several orders for both basically the same Florida I made, just a different stain. So a much larger size than what I make. The ones I usually make and sell are like 24 by 22. The one I made for myself is about 32 by 30. I think that's what it came out to be. Orders for the big ones, several order for small ones with backlighting. So I'll be working on that stuff probably not until after Christmas. much it. I mean, for the shop anyways. Work-wise, did another riprap and lake bank repair job this week. We also did a few pool jobs. In fact, we had one job we just did yesterday. We brought a load of dirt in. Apparently when they dug the pool, they took too much dirt out, so we brought it in, brought that all back up. Once the guys come in and put the footer, then we'll come back in and do the lime rock around the pool for the deck, and then we'll go in afterwards for the final grade. But we did that. Here at the house, I talked to it about it in a previous video. My grandma lost her house during Hurricane Irma, so in the last month and a half, me and her actually went up to Daytona, purchased a travel trailer she's going to be living in here on the property. So right now we're kind of getting ready for that. Over the weekend we laid out the area for the pad where the trailer's going to sit. We've kind of got an idea of how we're going to change the backyard, and there's already power ran out to where the trailer's going, so we're going to make a post coming up and a socket for that where the trailer's going to sit. Right now we're running plumbing and a conduit pipe that's going to be used to run a cable line out to the trailer, and then in the next month, probably sooner than that really, we're going to put in a septic system. So all that's going on. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me though. Like I said, I've got the Florida project silhouette that's coming out. If it's not out already, it'll be up. I'll be linking that. Check it out. I didn't really do kind of a how-to, but I did include my whole process. So there's not a lot of me saying, yeah, this is what you do, yada yada. So if you guys have got any questions or you want a more detailed video, just hit me up, let me know. Like I said, I mean, you guys know I'm new to this thing. I'm just trying to put out content, put out something you guys might like. So if you want more of an instructional video, just let me know. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. If you like this video, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe if you don't already. You can check me out on Instagram at Randell_Ray. A lot more behind the scenes, and I try to do content daily. So if I'm not doing stories, I'm trying to post kind of process shots on the projects I'm doing. For instance, I mean, you're going to see everything in the Florida project video, but for instance, during that build, I talked about a lot of the issues that were going on and basically everything that was going on in depth. So in my video, like I said, there's not much how-to, but the behind the scenes might give you a little bit more of an insight. But like I said, anyways, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Yeah. Have a good one, guys.